Come on in here, man. I can't believe this shit. I can't believe this bullshit. Shakur put me to sleep, y'all. Shakur put me to motherfucking sleep. You hear me? I took off of work. First of all, it started with the Navarrete fight. Alright. Then when you get to this motherfucker, you got Shakur getting walked out by all the legends. And all he did was put y'all ass to sleep. He sure put me to sleep. Who else fell asleep? I'm so ashamed. I apologize. Somebody talk to me, man. I wake up, I hear Shakur crying like a goddamn baby, just like the picture. Talking about he gotta take some time off. Nah, nigga, you need to get right back in the motherfucking ring against a bum or whoever. I don't give a fuck. You need to show somebody that you can put some punches together against somebody with some skill. Yeah, so yeah, no, you don't need to fight nobody. You need to fight Frank Martin. That's what you need, because he talking shit. All you niggas talking that shit. Yeah. I'm gonna put you in the algorithm again too, man. See if we can rigmarole something up for your motherfucking dog ass. And one thing I know for sure, Shakur didn't get touched. Yeah, y'all talk all that shit, but all that shit y'all say he was gonna get knocked out. That man didn't get touched. Alright, so hold on. Yeah, that man didn't get touched. Terrible performance, right? That's what y'all said about when excuse me, when Boots fought Karen, right? Yeah. This shit was crazy though, man. I'm talking about snooze fest, you feel me? Hold on. That was a stone cold snooze fest, y'all. So let's talk about it, man. You know, send some bullshitting around. I'm a Shakur #1. Die hard, nigga. I'm not gonna let you get away that easy. No, baby. You gotta take a little more risk than that, man. Okay. Let's talk about what I was wrong about. We already knew that Shakur was gonna win, so ain't no sense in talking like that. And when he fought Nakatili, I think y'all said the same thing about him, right? But Shakur been saying this, man. Hold on, let me get right. Hold on, let me get right. So check this out. This nigga put me to sleep, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. This motherfucker put me to motherfucking sleep. But we been knew this about Shakur. We been knew this nigga. He said it before. If you feel your fucking power, you know what I'm saying? He gonna stay away from you. So it's some truth into De Los Santos has power. Oh shit! That nigga put me to sleep, boy. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm kind of disappointed with the performance, but it is what it is, man. You can't, you know what I'm saying, fight every fight the same. So I'm not gonna go here and act like the air fight. Y'all said it was no excuse for Tank not knocking out Pitbull Cruz, right? Then y'all said he hurt his hand, right? And I was the first one saying, nah, nigga, Tank was swinging hard with both hands the whole fight. I was the first one to say, no, Tank, I watched round 11 and 12, and Tank was swinging both hands hard the first, all round, right? But y'all kept telling me, like, no, man, Tank was hurt. Tank was hurt, man. I'm telling you, man, you don't know. Yeah, he fought Pitbull Cruz with one hand, right? So I was like, okay, he fought Pitbull Cruz with one hand. So I really don't want to see that fight no more. If he beat the man with one hand, you know what I'm saying? We want to see a mismatch, because if you got two hands and you beat him with one hand, nigga, what the fuck do I want to see that for? That's, you know what I'm saying? So here we go. We got Shakur beating the shit out of Santos. Easy fight. Or was it? Because y'all say the man, now they saying his hand hurt. Which one is it? You wasn't throwing no fucking punches. You put nigga to sleep. Now I need somebody to come and recap the motherfucking fight. I don't even want to look at the highlights. Man, listen, man, I'm really just waking up, bro. I don't want to see no motherfucking highlights. I want somebody to come on here and tell me. I'm glad I ain't motherfucking called my cuz. He been mad as hell, man. Talking about, man, hey, man, is you sleep? Yes, nigga, I'm sleep. It started with the Navarrete fault. I thought Navarrete was going to get knocked out. But, you know, Conceição don't have that much power, man. He was catching Navarrete. When we get to this motherfucking Shakur fight, I'm already yawning. Yeah, okay. First two fights of the card was the best fights. Then they had the Vargas fight. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, shit, man. Yeah, this is a waste of time, man. As far as taking off work, boy, you better off taking your ass to work PARTTWICE. So this shit was some bullshit. Hey, Shakur, I'm on your ass, nigga. Cause nigga, I'm always vouch for you, but you gotta show your skill set, man. Now, this is what I think might have happened. I think the man might be playing possum because, you know, the nigga don't want to fight him. He's a boogeyman. That's like if Jerron Ennis going to another fight with a bum, and he let his foot off the gas. Y'all listen to my live, man. I'll be like, man, only thing I can say to Shakur is he let his foot off the gas a little bit. So a motherfucker will think he's sweet. That's the only thing. That's the only excuse I can give Shakur. If he deserves an excuse, because then you taking away from Santos. You know what I'm saying? Edwin De Los Santos is the real deal. And I put him against anybody. Yeah, I put De Los Santos against anybody in the 135. If you made Shakur respect you. You know what I'm saying? So here we go again. Y'all talk shit about De Los Santos, but he the only one that stepped up to the plate. Y'all talk shit about De Los Santos, but he the only one that stepped up to the plate. And now y'all want to talk shit about Shakur by playing it safe with a motherfucking killer that y'all was scared to step up to the plate for. Call in and debate this motherfucking work, nigga. Cause you want to fight cupcakes, but nigga, soon as Shakur step up to take a motherfucking a serious fight with a killer, y'all want to make fun of Shakur Stevenson. Talk to me now. Talk to me. I need somebody to talk to me. Yeah, cause all I remember is people saying that Tank don't fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? And then when Devin Haney fight Lomachenko, all of a sudden he ain't old no more. You know what I'm saying? All I hear is Tank don't fight nobody. And when Devin Haney fought Lomachenko, oh, he ain't old no more. Which one is it? Because I remember Devin Haney calling Lomachenko an old man. But when he getting a fight contract with him, now all of a sudden he's a Hall of Fame fighter. And I remember y'all telling me, and me even saying it myself, that Tank don't fight no black African American boxers. You know what I'm saying? And he need to fight some competition. And y'all, okay, I know y'all didn't think Ryan Garcia was his competition, right? So every time, you know what I'm saying, we get a Shakur fight, he gotta, you know what I'm saying, do the things that all your fighters do. When it's well documented, that this man already let it be known that if he feels somebody's power and it's real, he gonna stay away from it. Now I guarantee you won't nobody get De Los Santos no shot as far as Tank Davis, because he's in the 135. And the next man that De Los Santos fight, he gonna hurt him. Because he's the truth, right? Just not better than Shakur. He couldn't touch him. He got mad and frustrated that Shakur wasn't fighting him. So who is gonna step up to the plate and fight Santos? I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch, because I sure fell asleep on this. I ain't gonna lie, I fell asleep. If you go back in my life, man, you'll see this motherfucker quiet than the church mouse in this motherfucker. You hear me? I'm so ashamed. I apologize, folks. But, you know, it is what it is. Like, and I can tell you, when you feel somebody's power, what you gonna do? Sit there and trade because you want to please the fans? Or think about your daughter at the house and realize, nigga, hey, I'm not that type of nigga that can be taking no hits like that. I'm a hit, not get hit type nigga. So if I can't hit you, I just, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna be able to hit you. You know what I'm saying? So that goes with taking chances. Now, I know Shakur turn it on and off when he want to. Because after that Nakatili fight, I remember him saying the same thing. Hey Shakur, I remember you saying that you gonna pick it back up. And you know what I'm saying, you was ashamed of your performance when you fought him. Because out of fact, man, I'm gonna tell you what I was doing that day when he fought. I was watching that fight. It was on ESPN. I think it was on ESPN. I was watching that fight at a bar because I was performing that night. And I never forgot, I performed Don't Grade My Pain on all platforms. I was performing that song, right? But before I could get on stage, that fight was on TV. And you know what I'm saying? I was watching, I was drinking me a beer, and I had me a little drink on the sides when I was drinking, you know what I'm saying, like a food. And I need to stop smoking, but I remember, man, seeing, you know, a good boxing match. It was just technical. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling my girl, you know what I'm saying, that's Shakur Stevenson up there on the TV. So, what I did see, boy, I'm talking about, man, good sleep too, man. I'm wide open now. I'm about to go make some coffee. But what I did see was Shakur being safe. And that's a problem in boxing, because when you want to be considered the best, you can't be safe. Shout out to Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker used to fight safe, and then he got robbed. Yeah, Pernell got robbed, man, and that made him and forced him to start forcing the action more, and so then you start seeing him getting hit more. But he was still a defensive master, And say what you say, Shakur is a defensive master. So before you talk about offense, you have to talk about defense. And if you can't make make it to an object and touch it, you can't obtain it. So when y'all say boring fights, I'm pretty sure that you talking about knockouts and hurting people. You know what I'm saying? It don't always happen like that, G. That's like my prediction. I predicted Shakur knock this man out. It didn't happen like that because what the hype was true about De Los Santos. He wasn't no average fighter. This man it came off the scene and really is trying to, cause some havoc in the 135. So, do I give Shakur a pass? No. Is it something that happened to him? Maybe. I don't know. Y'all say it's no room for no excuses. I don't say that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn my lesson with Tank when y'all got on my back about Tank. When Tank fought Pitbull Cruz, man, y'all was on my neck. Y'all was on my head about that shit, man. I'm talking about I couldn't rest without a motherfucker telling me that he hurt his hand. I'm like, man, Tank didn't hurt his motherfucking hand against no Pitbull Cruz, man. I'm like, man, I'm telling you, man, how the fuck do you know? Was you in his body? Was y'all in that nigga body? So how can you tell me that Shakur didn't hurt his motherfucking hand? Was you in this nigga body, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's keep it fair, man. Let me find this motherfucking picture, man, because I don't ever want to hear nobody say that excuses aren't given. You have to go with excuses. Don't nobody never like to go with the excuses when it's their guy. Only when it's against somebody else's guy. You know, I never understood that. I don't even know if I got that fight. Okay, we're going to use this. Nobody give no excuse for this one, please. Because I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all said this man's hand was hurt against motherfucking Tank Davis, man. Yeah, I remember, it's true. Y'all said Tank Davis hurt him hand against Pitbull Cruz, man. Remember? And that was y'all excuse on why Tank had a lackluster performance. This was y'all excuse on why Tank had a lackluster performance, man. I'm trying to get the picture, blow it up big as possible. This was y'all excuse on that Tank fight right there. Hold on, one more little clip, and I have it. Yeah, I remember that. Hey, y'all go subscribe to Rude Exposure, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe shadow banning me over here, fucking me off on PARTTWICE channel, so I had to make a backup channel. Talk my shit, you know what I'm talking about? I'm not finna give y'all no, I'm not finna let y'all have that. I'm not finna let you YouTube junkies have that, man, cause I remember when Tank fought Pitbull Cruz, man, and y'all said he hurt his hand, bro. And that was the reason he ain't knocked Pitbull Cruz out. And a lot of Mexican fan base really think Pitbull Cruz won the fight, which is crazy, but he was chasing Tank all over that ring that night. Throwing some thumps. You know what I'm talking about? But y'all say he hurt his hand, so I had to, you know what I'm saying, be like, okay, well maybe he hurt his hand, because I wasn't in the man's body. And since then, I've been going with what the boxers say. If y'all say Ryan Garcia was having mental issues, you gotta go with that. If Charlo say he was going through mental issues, I'm going with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder say Tyson Fury was cheating, I'm going with it. Fuck it. If Shakur Stevenson said, you know what I'm saying, he had issues in camp and he hurt his hand, I'm going with it. I'm going with it. I can also go with unknown shit, like if you know you so superior in skill set, can you play possum and just, you know, carry your opponent, knowing that you know people would not fight you because they know you are very dangerous. Like Jerron Ennis, I told motherfuckers, like, man, Jerron showed too many tricks too soon. Jerron Ennis showed too many tricks too soon. And now people are scared to get embarrassed by him in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you shouldn't go out there and do all your little tricks and you know, embarrass people in the ring, because it gets them hesitation on getting in the ring with you, because they don't want to be embarrassed like that, you know, against such a skilled fighter. Man. It's just not fair for you to, you know, say those things about Shakur. And like even with Jerron, when he couldn't touch Karen, y'all said a lot of negative things about Boots not being ready. And like, I don't understand, like, when bosses have bad fights, like Devin Haney, or a bad fight like Muhammad Ali against Frazier, or a bad fight like Sugar Ray Leonard versus Roberto Duran, you know, or a bad fight like, I want to say, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. To make these fighters less than what they are is the main reason that if any one of these guys ever lose, you're gonna think they are a horrible fighter. If Tank Davis was to lose to Devin Haney, you guys would label Tank Davis as a horrible fighter. And a whole bunch of I told you so niggas will pop out the woodworks and be like, see, I told you Tank was some shit. And if Devin Haney was to lose to Tank Davis, the first thing y'all will say is, see, I told you Tank, and make it seem like Devin Haney ain't no good boxer. So if just so happened, which I knew it wasn't gonna happen, Shakur lose to Edwin De Los Santos, you guys would have been like, oh, see, I told you so. This nigga ain't shit. Not giving the credit to the man that just beat him. So now that Shakur Stevenson had a lackluster performance, a performance that wasn't suit or fit for you guys' taste buds, you know, now all of a sudden he is, what you call it, trash. Please. Don't never underestimate a man because of one performance. You do it over a plethora of performances. You see what I'm saying? So we ain't finna do that. Did he put me to sleep? You fucking right. And you know, I just know that boxers and fighters are different nowadays. We ain't seen Devin Haney really fight no killers like that. Let's name the people that he fought. The last person he fought was who? And before that, it was who? Now, we go back to the first person. I mean, the latest person he fought was Lomachenko. He struggled against Lomachenko. And Lomachenko is an older fighter. Not old enough to be considered washed up, but old enough to be considered on the down stroll. You know, he got beat by Teofimo Lopez. And now he's getting ready to face Kambosos. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure Tank can beat Lomachenko. And I'm pretty sure Shakur can beat Lomachenko. And I'm pretty sure they wouldn't struggle because, like I said, you're not going to hit that. You're not going to hit Shakur Stevenson if you don't want to get hit. I've been saying this. Now, you got, who else did he fight? Kambosos. Devin Haney fought Kambosos 2 times. He got pimped by Kambosos 2 times in Australia. Now you mean to tell me Tank and Shakur can't beat Kambosos? Probably worse than what Devin did, because I'm pretty sure Tank would knock Kambosos out, and I'm pretty sure Shakur would devastate George Kambosos, because that suits his style. No rhythm, no pizzazz like no De Los Santos. I mean, but who else did Devin fight? Linares. So you mean to tell me Linares gonna beat Tank? And you mean to tell me Linares gonna beat Shakur Stevenson, right? Resumes matter now. Shout out to Just Do Boxing. You know what I'm saying? Resumes do matter. But you gonna tell me Kambosos is gonna beat Tank Davis, and Kambosos is gonna beat Shakur Stevenson off this performance that you seen tonight, where De Los Santos, the one that's gonna knock Shakur out, couldn't touch him. Okay, cool. Gamboa, we got mutual fight partners right here. You know, we gotta keep it G. You know what I'm saying? Gamboa tore his Achilles. If we gonna believe that Tank hurt his hand and that Shakur hurt his hand, we gotta believe that the fight that Coach Calvin Ford said he thinks is Tank's best performance. This is what Coach Calvin said. He said he thought that Tank Davis' best performance was against Gamboa. But Gamboa tore his Achilles heel and gave Tank his so-called best fight performance. And I remember that fight because Gamboa was brawling. Gamboa was a soldier in that fight. And he would not give up. But he tore his Achilles. The same injury that took Kobe Bryant out. You tell your Achilles, man, it's over with. You ain't really supposed to be in there standing. It's hard to walk with a tore Achilles heel. If you fucked up, you can't move, you're disabled. And it took Tank I forget how many rounds to get Gamboa out of there. But you know, he went on a downstroke. And when he went on a downstroke, you know, just saying though, you beat him after you tore your Achilles heel. He's not really, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to be bragging about on your resume. So just shout out to Just Do Boxing. Resumes are wishy-washy. But you don't count the Gamboa when he was kicking ass. You count the Gamboa that fought with the Achilles injury against Tank Davis. You mean to tell me a man with a torn Achilles fighting Shakur Stevenson, someone that you can't hit? Because he was hitting Tank that fight. You mean to tell me that Shakur will get beat by that Gamboa? Okay. Who? You know what I'm saying? Like, who does Devin Haney really fought that you can say or beat Tank Davis and Shakur? You know what I'm saying? Who has Shakur fought that can beat Tank Davis and Devin Haney? Hey man, I don't know, man. Oscar Valdez, boy. If Tank was to go down to 130, boy, that'll be a tough fight. And as far as for Devin Haney, man, shit, man, I don't know now. De Los Santos will give y'all boys some wreck. Yeah. I feel like that'll be a great fight for Tank or Devin. And you don't want to come back down to 135. You smart. But hey, Tank, we at 135 down here, baby, and you running out of competition. Yeah. Your hand was hurt against Pitbull Cruz. I remember it's true. You said it. So I gotta believe you. Just like if I believe your hand was hurt against Pitbull Cruz, I got to believe that Gamboa Achilles was hurt against you in that fight. That whole fight, I was like, man, look at him. He fucking ripped his shoe. I thought he ripped his shoe open. You know what I'm saying? But they were like, no, this motherfucker, he can't walk. He wasn't finna come back out there. They talked him into it. Man, the man tore his Achilles against Tank Davis, man. And Pitbull Cruz was terrorizing Tank Davis, man. Captain Hook, Lil Chihuahua Cruz, man, was terrorizing Tank, man. And y'all said that Tank beat this man with one hand. Cool. So when Shakur say, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? These type of things, I be going too hard in the gym. Y'all ain't gonna believe that. But one thing wasn't gonna happen. He wasn't gonna lose. I don't care what type of injury you got in the ring. I don't give a fuck how hard your man hit. You can't lose. So you niggas on the outside looking in wanted the man to come in there and hurt him and do like PARTTWICE say, drop him in the 7th and 8th round. Well, I did say if it go past 8, this shit gonna be a great fight. I said it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be his test. I did say that now. So all you YouTubers that like to go back and look at just titles, that's cool too. But I said if De Los Santos past 7 rounds, man, it's gonna be a test for Shakur. I did say that. Because I admit my flaws and I admit when I'm wrong. But I also predict chess moves. I said if this motherfucker go past 7, that means that this man is a real live dog. But I said if it go past 7, I got Shakur with a decision. Well, no matter what. I say either the unanimous or the split, it don't matter. I got him winning. You know what I'm saying? I don't got Shakur losing. I don't got him losing to nobody. I really like, if I was to be a like conspiracy theory type of nigga, I'd be like, man, Shakur took his foot off the gas. I mean, cause you know, like I rewatched that De Los Santos and El Rayo fight, and I had it on my other live, and I seen like within 2 seconds Santos came with the jab to the body, no hesitation. So I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Then he came right like 15 seconds later and hooked to the body, bam, bam, 2 shots to the body. I'm like, whoa, Shakur ain't gonna stand there and let you do that to him. And we broke the fight down on my live. And I told you, I was like, man, Shakur ain't gonna let that happen. And what happened, man? That shit put me to sleep, but he ain't let him touch it. You not finna really just, you gonna throw your little jabs to the body, yeah, that's gonna touch, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't finna hit me in my face. I mean, that's just the way it go, man. So, you know. Boy, that shit put me to sleep. Put me to fuck, I'm surprised y'all ain't motherfucking hit the chat and be like, nigga, wake your motherfucking ugly ass up. Cause yeah, nigga, it was over with. I couldn't take it. I had to do what God told me to do and crash out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna let y'all do that to Shakur. I know it's gonna be a lot of channels out there bashing Shakur about his performance. Just like they did when he fought Nakatel. I mean, everybody gonna do it, because that's the trend. You know what I'm saying? Even though he put me to sleep, that was the truth. It started getting boring with the Navarrete fight. Even though the Navarrete fight, they was fighting, they was thumping. You know what I'm saying? It still was, you know, what I expected. I expected consistency out to, you know, really have a little more pop on his punches, because he was catching Navarrete, yeah, like I said, but he wasn't really, you know, moving like I thought he was gonna move. You know, that's why I say he lost a little step or two. But you know, shout out to the first 2 fights, man. They were great boxing matches. I love it. And for Shakur, let's see what they talking about right here. Hold on.
Stevenson fought like Floyd, avoiding any damage at all, dominating a very competitive fight, winning the unanimous decision as Stevenson moved to 21-0 in his career. The 26-year-old, the 7th youngest fighter in history to become a 3 division champion. The fight simply kicks off.
Yeah, man, but y'all guys talking crazy like Shakur ain't like that. I dare any one of you guys to put one of your guys against that and put them in the ring with Shakur, though. Y'all niggas don't really want no part of Shakur, man. Like, when you in there fighting, you gotta adjust to who you fighting, bro. That's what y'all don't know. It's about adjustments. And you not always gonna get a knockout. You're not always gonna get a knockout, man, because it's just not possible. Everybody ain't gonna fight the same way. You got some with the cobra, you got some with the, you know what I'm saying, the high guard. You got some people that shoulder roll. You got some people that, you know what I'm saying, come with all kinds of sets. So you gotta figure different sets out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure different sets out. And sometimes you come across the set that, you know what I'm saying, you never seen before. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be like, damn, how do I figure this out? And then if something comes from that set and it touches you and it hurts you, you have to adjust and figure something else out. And until you figure it out, you have to just play it safe. And like, listen, if Shakur was to fight Tank and he felt that power and he felt like he couldn't get inside he would do the same thing, bro. The same thing he did with Nakatili and he apologized for. The same thing he did right here and he apologized for. He would do the same thing to Devin Haney and Shakur and Tank Davis, and he'll apologize for the performance. Just like the performance against Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. That shit put a nigga to sleep. It was alright. It was better action, you know what I'm saying? Than people, you know what I'm saying, made reviews about it. But yeah, that wasn't no hellified like, ooh, shit, oh. It wasn't that type of performance, man. So when you see this type of performance, man, from Shakur, man, y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying, salute him and give him his props. What I did see, man, was the man, you know what I'm saying, staying safe. You know what I'm saying? It may have put me to sleep because, you know, maybe I'm just tired. But I know it put a lot of other people to sleep too. And you heard Shakur say what he say because he know you know what I'm saying, ran across somebody that, you know what I'm saying, made him think. These guys gonna be running across guys that make them think a lot, you know what I'm saying, even in sparring. So when you run across somebody with the smaller gloves on, and you making you think on national TV where everybody can see this fight, you can't get embarrassed. You got walked out with Floyd Mayweather. Oh no, you're not finna get hit and dropped. And everybody talking about this man gonna knock me out. Now I admit, the niggas that said they was gonna give him a test, I shot y'all niggas out. The niggas that said he was gonna get knocked out, stop it. I say, stop it, I say. And I know damn well the man that can't get touched, the most unhit man in boxing. The most unhit man in boxing gonna get knocked out. So, that's like resumes matter now. We showing you that resumes matter. We already went down the line of people on both sides, you know what I'm saying, that Shakur beat. But we went on Shakur resume, and I got some people beating Tank and Devin Haney. I got some people beating them, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, give them trouble. You know. Oshino, man, it'll be a good fight for Tank, bro. He'll knock Oshino out, though. But no, Oshino ain't no bum like y'all think he is. And I just want to say, like, again, Lomachenko. I see Shakur destroying Lomachenko. I see Tank beating Lomachenko. I seen Lomachenko hurt Devin, though. I ain't see or heard about De Los Santos hurting Shakur. I ain't seen Shakur get hurt yet, dog. I seen Leo Santa Cruz hurt Tank, though. Yeah, I seen that. I seen Linares hurt Devin Haney, though. I seen that. I seen Pitbull Cruz have a little success against Tank. He was terrorizing Tank, man, like a little dog chasing nigga around the yard. You know what I'm saying? I seen that, and they said his hand was hurt. So I was like, nah, that nigga hand wasn't hurt. Y'all like, man, it's true. I was in his body. I felt his hand when he was punching. It was hurt. So I said, all right, y'all was in his body. Y'all say his hand hurt. So I'm going to go with what y'all say. And I'm going to say Tank hand was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Against Pitbull Cruz. And he beat Pitbull Cruz with one hand. And y'all want to see that fight again. All right, I ain't tripping about none of that. I believe Tank. I believe Tank team. No excuses, you know what I'm saying? What if he would have lost, though? What if Tank would have lost against Pitbull Cruz because he hurt his hand? Would y'all diminish his record? Would y'all be like, oh, see, I told y'all. I told you Tank was some shit. You let Pitbull Cruz be. Man, he hurt his hand, man. No, I don't want no excuse. When you get in that ring, you gotta adjust. You got one hand. You got people with dislocated shoulders come back and win the fight. That's what y'all Negroes would say. So, I'm shout out to Shakur Stevenson for the victory, man. You know, sometimes you gotta do what you got to do to come through. And you know, that's just what it is, man. They ain't gonna sit here and just dwell on the bullshit either. And we gonna sit here and dwell on the bullshit either. Like, boom. I don't feel like it was a laid egg. I feel like the man did what he could do with a hellified situation, boy. You fighting a man that can really fight, man. This man came out of nowhere, y'all. Maybe this man really is the truth. Maybe Edwin De Los Santos is really the truth. I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch. I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring it on. Ain't nobody scared of getting beat. Ain't nobody scared of fighting somebody that's tough. See, that's what y'all want to rematch Pitbull Cruz and shit like that. And Devin Haney, boy, you got your test coming up your goddamn self, boy. Yeah, you got Regis, nigga. While you over there talking, let me see what your Twitter finger. You talking about Shakira Twitter fingers. Nigga, Devin Haney is a Twitter finger motherfucker too. Yeah, you let your Twitter fingers fly, my boy. I want to see what you got to say about this fight. And I want to see if you talk something crazy, because, nigga, you got a hellfire dog coming up, too. And if that nigga don't get you out of there before 7 or 8, boy, then you might have a chance at getting you a nice little victory. But he gonna come at you in the first 7 or 8 rounds, boy, I guarantee. Yeah, so prove me wrong, man. Bust my mouth, make my shit bleed, bro. Like I tell everybody that, man, make my shit bleed, man. You know, hit me in my mouth. That's all proving me wrong is. Just prove me wrong. That's like hitting me in the mouth. I hate being proved wrong. You know what I'm talking about? So you prove me wrong and prove me, like, bring on the motherfucking punk ass Pitbull Cruz Tank Davis fight. Bring that shit on and prove me wrong. But I should see a knockout. Yeah, I should see a knockout if they fight. You know what I'm saying? Oh. A lot of pressure on Shakur too, man. I don't think he can handle that pressure as far as the spotlight of the big event and all them white folks out there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no room full of niggas. It wasn't no crowd full of niggas. That shit play a part in certain type of African Americans' lives. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised why haven't Tank took a trip to Japan and fought somewhere over there? Because he used to fighting in America. He used to niggas. He just now used to getting to talking to press. So he go over there in Japan when motherfuckers can't speak no English. Yeah, man, that shit, that's why, you know, same with Australia. You know, that's why you gotta salute Devin Haney for being a road warrior. But let's be honest, man. Just because I give you the status of being a road warrior don't mean you went over there and fought a real killer. Because, man, I don't give a fuck if he beat Teofimo. Teofimo came in with the wrong game plan. Then he adjusted back to his true boxing form. A couple fights later and he back on. You know, you take a hellified loss like that and get beat up like that, man, it's going to take you a few fights to come back and bounce back. That's why I don't agree with Earl Spence fighting Terrence Crawford with the rematch, because the way you got that brain damage, man, you need soft touches, bro. Soft touches, man. You get hit too much, man, to be going in there and fighting a man that's precise like that. And, as far as defense, man, Shakur still #1, pound for pound. You ain't finna hit the man, bro. You not, if he don't want to get touched, this man not getting touched. He Ghostbuster. And I know Frank Martin ain't talking shit. Hey Frank, nigga, you pulled out the fight. Now you want to talk about food? Yeah, you around here tweeting crazy, nigga. You missed the Twitter fingers. I don't respect that shit, nigga. I don't respect none of that weak ass shit. You talking about financial? De Los Santos said he would have did it for 10%. And if you so confident that he was fooled, you would have got your little plate and ate the little snack. Got you a little snack. You ain't got no paycheck right now. I hope they blackball your dog ass, nigga. Yeah, just like they shadow banning me, I hope they blackball Frank Martin, nigga. Don't get this nigga no motherfucking payday. Fuck that, nigga. And if you fight Tank, nigga, you gon' get dropped. You get you a little payday, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, they call your name over there or in that camp, that means you sweet. Yeah, Tank Davis in that camp over there call your name, that mean they feel like you sweet, boy. So maybe it was a good thing that Shakur, you know what I'm saying, got him a little sweet, little quick little, you know, don't touch me fight. Can't touch this, you know what I'm saying? Make motherfuckers think it's sweet. I don't know. Or maybe you just really came in there and felt that man power and just did the smart thing and stayed away. Fuck what people think. You gotta go home to your daughter. You ain't trying to go home with no bruised up, fucked up face. Not for this little bit of change on a Thursday night. Nah, man, it's a little basic, little technical touch up. Shout out to Santos, man. You know, you're a hell of a fighter. I want to see you mix it up in the 135. I'm putting my money on him. As far as Shakur, ain't nobody touching him, man. Still, to this day, #1 pound for pound. Over Terrence Crawford. You know, just because Terrence Crawford in the heavier weight division, I know Shakur got more tricks in the bag than what y'all seen. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Something that I'm guessing on. I know it. I seen him pull it out. Every now and then you'll see it. But with this fight, I fell asleep on it, so I couldn't really analyze and give you niggas the full business. I had to go back and watch this shit. But, you know, I'm just waking up, man. I'm finna check back out, man. I just wanted to come back and let y'all know how I felt about that fight, man. Y'all go stream PARTTWICE. Y'all go stream PARTTWICE on all platforms, man. You know they shadow banning me on PARTTWICE, so I gotta go live like, hold on. I gotta go live like this. They shadow banning me, you know what I'm saying? So I be talking too reckless, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to, you know, okey doke this shit a little bit more. But y'all still check me out on Rude Exposure, man. I'm over there. That's my backup channel where I be lurking at, but I can't lurk because y'all know it's me. When you see Rude Exposure, yeah, that's Bruce Lee workout.